Okay, and we are back for night 2 of the WrestleMania predictions video. Once again, I'm joined with Joy657, as I do.
Yay. Mm-hmm.
She's still, less than 100%, but she's still here.
Mm-hmm. I'm better than I was, and I'm glad that I'm at least, able to function tonight, because I have tonight and tomorrow that I gotta do stuff, so.
Yeah. Alright,
Oof.
so you ready to record night 2, or start night 2 of this video?
Yeah.
Also, at the end of this video, we will have some talking points to go over,
Mm-hmm. Did you want to, rehash night 1 a little bit? Not actually with reasonings, or just give our basic predictions about what night 1, how we thought it went, or...
Sure, since it's still, WrestleMania,
Yeah.
Alright, so, night 1, I'll just kind of go over the results, that we had.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was just going to do a quick rundown, where we split, where we agreed, stuff like that.
Alright, so for night 1, me and Joy both went with The Miz and Logan Paul over the Mysterios because celebrity.
Yeah.
We both went with Drew. We both went Drew McIntyre over Madcap McGee.
Mm-hmm, because Madcap McGee. We
both went Usos over Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. There's someone outside my window beeping their fucking horn.
I heard static and a beep beep, so that was nice. But yeah, we both begrudgingly went with the Usos because we both kind of want Nakamura and Boogs
to win.
I
think Boogs is still so green,
Yeah, I would agree. I think that he's a little green, and Shinsuke is more than experienced enough to take over that, to cover for that. But I didn't see it, so we agreed.
Usos have a lot more chemistry though, so.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, they're blood, so.
We had a split for the Women's Championship. I went with Becky. She went with Belair, as she does.
I'm trusting in B double. Again.
Double B.
B double.
And for the SmackDown Women's Championship, we both went with Ronda Rousey over Charlotte Flair because no one likes Flair.
R double.
And that is night 1 recapped.
Yeah.
So you ready to get in night 2 now?
Unfortunately, looking at this match listing, yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, so for the first matchup, we got Pat Mcafee versus Austin Theory.
Who takes first?
I guess I'll take first. I'm gonna go with Theory because Theory is Vince's pet project, so
yeah.
I think his little pet project can win here, Although I do see Pat Mcafee winning because he's kind of a celebrity. He was in the NFL, so he's qualified.
Well, yeah, he has the podcast show thingy too. This is probably really stupid, but since we played for the split earlier, I think I'll play for the split of my own, and I'm gonna go with Pat McAfee.
Oh, so you're risking that lead?
I am risking the split, yeah. Not that Austin Theory would lose, because absolutely not. But I don't know. I can see a swerve scenario.
Maybe Vince fucks him over somehow, Austin.
Yeah. I can picture a swerve. Old school Russo style swerve or something. Because, I mean, McAfee's not exactly good. He did beat Adam Cole once, but...
Damn.
That's what it was.
He was a runner-up for the Elimination Chamber, I might remind you.
Who was?
Theory.
No, I was saying McAfee isn't.
Oh, I think that Austin Theory was a good wrestler. He was pretty good he was pretty good in NXT.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still bothered by it all, but this wouldn't be the first time that a commentator was successful against a wrestler.
Yeah.
Michael Cole freaking beat Jerry Lawler for no reason.
Well, that was commentary on commentary. That wasn't a commentary against a wrestler,
Jerry Lawler is a wrestler, and you can't tell me otherwise.
years ago, like decades ago.
He can still go. And the fact that he had to job out to Michael Cole still makes me mad.
Yeah, but he's like fucking 70 years old. He can't fucking beat.
He will still fist drop you into oblivion if he gets the chance. And pile drive you.
Okay. I'm
I'm just saying, respect the legend. That's all I'm saying.
I think there's a limit to where you can be good at wrestling without being a bag of bones, you know.
Tell it to the Rock and Roll Express, who won tag team gold at 70.
They just get the booking on their side. That's all it is.
Whatever.
And
whatever.
You can't tell me otherwise.
Whatever, Ray. Anyway, I'm gonna risk my super slim lead and go with Pat McAfee just because I actually do like the guy a lot. So.
All right. So first match of the night, we're splitting. Nice.
Yeah.
Can night 2 be the split night?
Maybe. I mean, there's some interesting stuff going on down here, so we'll see.
All right. For the next matchup, if you're ready.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just clearing my throat. We're good.
We got Edge taking on AJ Styles.
Okay.
And I guess I'm going first, right? Oh no, you're first because I went with Theory first.
Yeah, you took Theory first. Against my heart, I am going to go with Edge.
There's a tie.
Of course. It makes more sense at this stage of AJ's career and how it was rumored he was going to go down. It's just, it makes more sense that he would, I want to say, job to Edge, because I do know what AJ is and was capable of. But I think it'll be a good match regardless. They're fairly even, I think, on the talent sheet. They're tail of the tape and all. So I think it'll be a good match, but I'm gonna give Edge the edge in the matchup.
I'm going with Edge too, just because of my obligatory reason that he's a heel. He just turned heel. He got a brand new spanking theme song, you know.
Which is still so sad that they went away from Metalingus. Like, You Think You Know Me is kind of synonymous.
That's what I told Al. Like, they can't just change Metalingus, you know?
I mean, they did, but they shouldn't have. Like, the whole intro is synonymous with Edge. It would be like giving Stone Cold not the Breaking Glass.
I mean, they could have just took that, You Think You Know Me? You thought wrong, bitch, and put it to the Metalingus, you know?
I mean, true, but I mean, then you would use that same thing on another song, right? Like, did they at least keep the intro?
The what? The intro.
The You Think You Know Me thing. Did they actually put that on the next one?
Right now is that you think you know me? You thought wrong thing.
Oh. I'm still sad about that. I love the Metalingus theme. Lyrically, it's so good.
I mean, at least they kept Alter Bridge for the singers.
True. Like, I mean, yeah, it's like Triple H with
My Time.
Metallica, Motorhead.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry, that was the wrong metal band, and I'm sorry to all the metalheads that I may have offended with that, but. I do not do metal.
Aggressively headbanging.
Yeah, aggressive headbanging is not my thing. But Motorhead did King of Kings and The Game.
Yeah.
So
which is kind of similar to Edge, you know. The Game is just kind of like his signature theme song, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I like both, though, which is funny. So, I mean, maybe this will be the same way, but...
Right now, it's not...
I mean, at least it wasn't like other people, where they went away from...
Have you heard that song yet? It just seems a little bit generic for me. Because it's like...
No, I haven't.
It's got like a whole minute of just instrumental. And it just kind of sounds like a fucking generic theme song music that you can find on fucking 2K22.
Personally speaking, though, I love instrumental themes. I mentioned it earlier, but King of Kings instrumental is a thing of beauty. I used it as one of my own entrance themes.
Yeah, but you can't just fucking get rid of that iconic theme song for a beat, you know?
Yeah, I'll give you that much. Like I like just coming down to a beat because I'm simplistic like that. But when you have someone who's as storied as Edge and all of the things that he did with Metalingus, it makes more sense to keep that theme with him. Now, unless you were going to combine Metalingus and the Brood, and you were going to make some kind of like demented version of it, that would be really cool. Because then there'd be a culmination.
I mean, he already kind of did that though with his past couple of appearances at pay-per-views with the Brood intro. Then,
well, yeah, but that was my thing. Like, if you like officially like they did with RK Bro, they officially combined the two themes. You could do that with Edge and officially combine the Metalingus, like the lyrics and the "You Think You Know Me" thing with like that Brood beat.
They made one good mashup. That's a quota for this year. Their production team can only do so much magic. All right, let's give them time.
I mean, true. But,
all right, so we're going with Edge.
Yeah, we're both agreeing with Edge, unfortunately, because I do like Styles.
Unfortunately,
more,
Mr. TNA don't get no love here tonight.
Not in this, yeah, not tonight. Most other nights, all the way, but not tonight.
All right, the next matchup is a fucking doozy. Are you ready to get into it?
Yeah, I actually really enjoy this.
I'm
probably the only one of this too, but.
Yeah, you are. I don't really give a shit about this matchup.
It's gonna be fun. Good.
We got an anything goes match with Damien taking on Johnny Knoxville. Jackass versus Jackass. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
And I'm going with the lesser of the Jackasses, Johnny Knoxville.
I like Sami Zayn. Like I know that a lot of people aren't really into this whole thing that he's doing right now, but I love his whole.
I don't like his
insane.
I don't like his gimmick
character thing.
He just comes with fucking bitches and moans and hollers and hips.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that I enjoyed his gimmick more when he was like this conspiracy theorist where everyone was against him and he was just going off the rails, and that was gold. So I did enjoy that more than this, but this is just like an offshoot of that persona, and I find it to be funny. And then the fact that he's picking fights with some Steve-O light now, it's just funny to me.
Mr. Jackass, Johnny Knoxville.
I can't say that, so I had to say it otherwise.
I mean, it's a name of the show. You know, you can say it.
It's still swearing. I know I could say it, but I don't want to.
Okay,
but anyway,
fair enough.
Thank you. I'm in agreement, and I'm going with Johnny Knoxville just because
it's
anything goes.
He's a celebrity.
Well, no, not only that.
But nobody likes him as Zayn.
Anything goes.
Nobody likes him as Zayn either, so.
Well, yes, but. Well, I kind of do. But that's, again, just me. But my thing on this is, being that it's anything goes, I'm expecting a lot of chicanery. A lot of shenanigans. Shenanigans. But there's going to be a lot of chicanery going on in this matchup. And I'm reminded of the Motor City Machine Guns playing bowling with shopping carts and just.
Oh, I thought you meant they fucking said fuck the match and it went bowling. That would be interesting.
They used. That would be funny. Although they did have a bakery incident with Team 3D and some donuts. It was hilarious. But anyway, they went bowling down the ramp and bowled into these guys with their legs were spread out at the end of the ramp by the ring, and it was that kind of like stupidity and fun that I think Knoxville is going to bring to the match. Is anything goes. So
Right.
rocket launchers.
Damn, you fucking go hard right away.
I can picture it. I mean,
Death, destruction, anything goes.
I mean, that's what Sammy asked for. Now, I think Knoxville's going to have help, too, though, to be fair. I think he's going to bring help.
Okay. Is that look cool in Knoxville?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think we are.
Although, if fucking Knoxville pulls out a fucking RPG, I'll fucking love WWE forever, and then, you know?
Well, because it's going to be like an actual rocket launcher, but, like, maybe he'll strap Sami Zayn to something like Undertaker used to do with crucifixes and just, like, shoot him off into the backstage or something.
Maybe Knoxville can pull Undertaker and literally hang somebody live on TV.
That'd be something.
Mary fucking hung Big Boss Man.
Yeah, he crucified a lot of people, actually.
That was fun. Very
good times.
Very good TV. Anyway.
Yeah, moving away from this topic. Next match.
You two, please don't fucking monetize video. I don't really want any backlash. Thank you.
You've dropped enough F-bombs to not monetize anyway.
I know. But
you never have to worry about that over here.
I don't really want anything, major to happen to me,
Mm-hmm. I don't think you're going to get struck for violating any guidelines about talking what things used to be like in the wrestling industry.
I mean,
it's not like we actually referenced anybody dying or anything.
You can get fucking struck down for saying particular sickness.
Used to. I don't know if that's still a thing. But you used to. That's why we used to call it the Pepsi pandemic.
the beer pandemic.
Yeah, I got a bad case of the Pepsi.
Anyway, back to WrestleMania now.
Yes, please.
All right, for the women's tag team, the women's tag team championship is up next. We got Queen Zelina and Carmella taking on Sasha Banks and Naomi, taking on Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, taking on Natalya and Shayna Baszler.
Which is a team that I formed in our draft thingy, and I'm so happy that I actually talked them into existence. It was amazing. When I seen them form live, because I was watching SmackDown at the time, that was the only thing like women's related that I know was happening on the show. And when I seen them come down, it's like, oh my god, I literally said that this should happen. But that entire matchup, that three-way tag team, was really, really good. So I actually don't know who to go with on this one. So you have the team that I wanted to see. Yeah, that I created and really wanted to see done. Live for Brutality, which is just amazing. And I love them together.
Though, one thing I gotta say about Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan here. They literally broke up Rhea and Nikki Ash, but then they just put her right back in a tag team.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's probably a reason for that. There's nothing creatively for her as a solo. And if you're good as a tag team, because to be fair, as far as the story went, Nikki's the one who broke it up. So Rhea Ripley was the one that was turned on. She handled it, and then she moved on. I think that she'd be a really good tag team competitor, because there's not many people who would match her physicality and strength, so anyone that you pair her with would have good chemistry as far as team composition, because they would immediately be the smaller, quicker, more spry component of the team.
My favorite tag team in this bunch has to be like Team Bad, Banks and Naomi.
Yeah, you have a lot of experience in that team, and they go very well together with good chemistry. They're friends from before, so they have a lot of
experience together
as well. Yeah, they have a lot of experience together. And the only one that I will say is not going to win is going to oddly be the champions, because there's like a thing with Carmella and Corey Graves now, who's breaking up the whole thing. So there's going to be some jealousy in there, some issues with Carmella not pulling her weight. So I don't foresee them winning.
What would that matter? Like, Zelina doesn't like Corey Graves.
Well, that's my point. They've been in matches, and they've lost matches because Carmella has been distracted and too busy with Corey Graves on commentary to actually focus on the match, and then they would lose. So there's a big bone of contention there.
Okay, fair enough. Keep in mind, I don't watch SmackDown or Raw. I only watch pay-per-view matches, or I watch pay-per-views and highlights, so I have no idea.
Which makes predicting really interesting.
Hey,
so
it gives me a nice little handicap, you know?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and take Ripley and Morgan.
I'm gonna go with...
Just because I really like that team composition.
I'm gonna go with Team Bad, just because they have the most experience out of these groups.
That's fair. But honestly, either of those three teams winning would make me happy. I would be thrilled with either of them.
Yeah, but the one team that can get you the point is Live for Brutality, so...
I know. But Live for Brutality is amazing. Both the team name and the team composition. And it's about time that Liv has some success with all that she's improved with over the year.
Alright, so... Ready to go on?
Yeah.
Also, before I go on, I just wanna say something. I love how Natalya and Balor have the hearts and spades covered. Now we're just into clubs and diamonds.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? They could do something like that.
I didn't realize that they have the spades and the hearts now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like that.
That, maybe if they have enough women on the roster coming up from NXT, they can get
Team Royal Flush.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. All the card suits. You would need some kind of a diamond though. A club would be easy. Just.
Well, they have the team called the Diamond Mind in NXT.
There you go. There's one.
Bring that girl from the Diamond Mind. There you go.
Yeah. Now we just need a club.
Any fucking fucking Fred Flintstone cave girl. Ooh. They should have had like fucking Caveman Carmella from 2K20 for 2K20.
I was gonna say Tamina. She's like a
that
cave woman-esque kind of.
Anyway,
body build.
Just a little suggestion for WWE, since apparently they've listened to us because they made Natalya and Shayna Baszler a tag team. But
hey, what's amazing is we didn't even talk about that publicly. That was just like we were doing stuff to prepare for future projects.
Right.
And I just happened to make those two a team. I don't remember if I kept them as a team or if I switched out Baszler for Ripley. Now that I'm thinking about it, I may have done Ripley and Natalie. But either way, it was a thought that was formed. I drafted them together. We're good.
Anyway, so next matchup.
Speaking of teams,
we got the Raw Tag Team Championships on online now. What a great surprise! We got RK Bro defending their Tag Team Championships against Street Profits and Alpha Academy. Whose turn is it? I did Austin Theory. You did AJ.
Yeah, because
I did Knoxville. You did. Okay, it's my turn.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with RK Bro. I can't not go with them.
Same.
RK Bro is just the best tag team right now, in my opinion.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't be me if I didn't go with Randy at WrestleMania. So that is my reasoning for it. I like Alpha.
Although I still know you're waiting for them to break up.
Before he retires, he's going to go on another heel binge. I know he will.
Yeah, he has 10 years left, according to him. So.
Which is so dumb. Mister, I want to retire by I'm 40 so I can still walk around and play with my kids. No, let's just do 55 instead. Freaking ridiculous. Anyway, I think eventually he will turn, but right now he's having so much fun doing this thing. So I'm gonna stick with him.
So both go to arcade. So both go to arcade, bro.
Yeah, if he's happy, I'm happy.
And that's all that matters, you know.
Yeah. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
And for the last official matchup for this pay-per-view, we got the winner take all unification match between WWE Champion Brock Lesnar versus the Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
I want to go with the Lesnar so bad. Because I really, really like what I've been seeing recently, but it doesn't make sense to. Unless this is going to be where Heyman swerves, because I've been calling that for forever. But
it's still kind of stupid because he's been going between Reigns or Lesnar. Pick a side, dude.
I know he's been going back and forth, and what better time to actually pick the right side and go with Lesnar than at Mania and cost Reigns the title? But I don't see that happening, unfortunately, just because it doesn't make sense for Reigns to lose now, considering where he's supposed to be going with this whole stupid thing. So as much as I like the Lesnar and appreciate the Lesnar, I've got to go with Reigns.
And love the Lesnar, pet the Lesnar.
I appreciate it a lot, what I've been seeing recently. He's not much for talk, but it's been nice.
I actually like Space Lesnar. He's a pretty good specimen. Like Space Lesnar is kind of good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Reigns too, just because he's got a bloodline. He's happy. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Yeah, my thing with that as well too is I don't think Lesnar cares about the title. He just wants to beat him, and so I think that he's just gonna beat him, and he's not gonna end up winning the title. But Reigns is gonna know who he was in the ring with when it's all said and done. It'll finally be a challenge.
Right.
And he's not gonna have somebody just willingly take the winner's purse so that he can put you over and lose to their own move, maybe get passed out, even though they know for sure that they could beat you any given day. He's not going to have somebody else that would do that, so.
Fair enough.
I'm triggered.
Was that a rip on Seth Rollins?
No, Goldberg.
Oh.
Rollins too, but Rollins I don't think took the winner's purse for the sake of losing. I think it was just part of the program and he got with it. Goldberg was promised the winner's purse if he lost to Reigns, and then he did. So I lost a little bit of respect. I still love him, but
how dare you, Goldberg?
It makes me sad. That's all I'm saying.
But anyway, we're both going Reigns, huh?
Unfortunately.
All right.
I already took my risk with Mcafee, and it was a stupid risk, so I can't risk it on Lesnar.
Yeah, I just had a risk too with Charlotte Flair, and I don't really want to have another.
You went with Rousey.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, Becky Lynch. I mean, I went with one of the women's champions.
True. But yeah, I took a risk on Belair in a way, and then I took a risk on Mcafee, which I'm pretty darn sure he's gonna lose. But like, it's a fun scenario to think about with him winning, so I'm doing it. But unfortunately, that kind of tied my hands, and I couldn't risk it on Lesnar. So.
All right, and now the extras, the matches that I'm not sure they're going to be in the matchup, or in the pay-per-view, but we can talk about them.
Sure.
Also, I added another matchup just to make it a little spicier.
Yay, spice.
So for our first matchup, we got Seth Rollins versus, I don't know.
we have a good idea on who. And,
Okay, first up, before you say the name, there has been rumors of Shane McMahon being one of the possibilities.
That feels dumb. I like the other possibility more, which I still dislike that possibility a lot.
And do you want me to say the other possibility that's more likely?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's with that little sad thing for? I thought you liked the new possibility.
Well, I like it more than the idea of Shane, but I'm still disappointed that he went back to begin with.
Well, the other possibility that Seth Rollins will be facing is the returning Cody Rhodes.
And with this return, potential return, we're not going to say it's confirmed because, the E never confirms things months in advance or anything. It's more than likely that he would end up winning, and then
He was promised a push.
He was. So he'll come in, he'll win, he'll get well, no, wait a minute, they can't actually, because Raw is going to need some kind of major champion.
Yeah, because he's going to Raw.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean he's facing Lesnar, or not Lesnar, Rollins. Sorry, freaking Lesnar, get out of my brain. He'll be facing Rollins on Raw because they're both Raw competitors. So he's the Raw side of WrestleMania. But I think since Raw's going to have a new major title, because more than likely you're going to need one, I think he'll be the first major champion on Raw under the new title.
That could be fun.
Yeah, and then he'll have a bit of a run with it. End up dropping it to somebody. I don't know who. And then he'll just kind of fade away into obscurity and mid-card status before becoming a trainer in the Performance Center.
And then play around with the 24/7 championship.
Let's hope he doesn't fall that far. But, yeah, so I can see him coming back then.
So if Cody
beating Rollins.
If Cody Rhodes does in fact face Seth Rollins, who do you think is going to win that matchup?
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Only because he's returning. If he was already there, Rollins is better. I like Cody. I like him in ring. I like his style. I like his promo skills. I liked him as a businessman. But Rollins is pound for pound one of the better actual wrestlers that you're going to find. But in this scenario, he would lose to Cody.
I just still don't know. I still don't know why he left AEW when he was the EVP and everything.
Money. It all comes down to money.
Yeah, but he makes more money in AEW.
Well, yes, but he wanted more control over what was going on, and you can't do that if you're also in the ring. So that was how the contracts were laid out. You had a backstage contract as executive vice president, and then you had an in-ring contract, and he wanted to be able to make the decisions and be in the ring. You can't do that. That's a conflict of interest. So he got fussy and bolted. As far as what people like Kenny Omega are saying about it, who would know because he has the exact same deal.
Right.
But it all comes down to money and power and wanting a completely different vision than what was the original plan when the company was formed. And so it was only a matter of time before ego got in the way with him. He's still him.
I do think Cody and WWE still have a pretty clean relationship between each other, I don't think they hate each other,
Yeah, I mean, it was an amicable split at first, and then he used, breaking Triple H's throne and sledgehammer usage and Crown and all of that as a means of getting over on the online community front. But I don't think that anything was, actually malicious. I think it was all props just done for the sake of getting over. Which, again, makes me sad.
Just for the war,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're not, actually going at the E because they're a wrestling company and the E is not. So
right.
Now that Cody's kind of going away from what he built, he left the money on the table, got bought out, and then left. But I don't know. It makes me sad in a way, but It's what it is, and I'm also sad because Rollins is going to probably end up losing. I think regardless, he's going to lose to whoever takes up the challenge. If it's not Rhodes and it is McMahon, he's going to lose to that too. Because typically when you do an open challenge like that, you're going to get surprised by somebody.
Right.
And then you're going to lose.
So, our next matchup is a little less amazing, but it's been talked about and it's been pretty much confirmed by everybody, so we're going to cover it.
Mm-hmm.
Next matchup is going to be Almost taking on Bobby Lashley.
Oh, this one, right. Whose turn is it?
I don't know. You just go ahead.
Lashley.
Yeah, Lashley.
Yeah, Lashley.
It would be cool to see Almost take his first clean loss in singles matches.
You know what? Yes. And I think Lashley's going to be the one to do it. If anybody could, it would be the Beast. That is Lashley.
Well, actually, he's not the Beast, because the Beast is Brock Lesnar.
The Beast incarnate is Brock Lesnar.
I mean,
anybody can be a Beast.
I mean, they've pretty much used the Beast as Brock Lesnar's name, too. It's just a Beast.
That is true. That is true. But to describe the type of competitor that Lashley is, he is beastly. He's legit.
Fair enough. Alright, so both going Lashley over Almost?
100%.
The last actual matchup that we have to face, or that we have to do, is going to be for the United States Championship, with Finn Balor taking on Damien Priest.
This one could be an interesting matchup. I haven't seen a whole lot of Priest, to be fair.
Have you seen Punishment Martinez?
Not much. I believe he was in AAA.
I thought he was in ROH.
Maybe he was there too. I don't recall. I remember I might be getting all of my wrestlers mixed up. I remember a skull mask dude.
I don't know.
As somebody that was Punishment, I don't know. But coming from the Indies, he's sure to be some kind of good. You actually had to be out there. If you want to eat, you got to be some kind of good.
Yeah, both indie darlings here.
Yeah. But Finn though.
That Finn though.
Hashtag
that Finn though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Finn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Finn too. I'm gonna stray away from my whole he's heel, he should be able to win type thing. Because
Finn,
even though he is heel, Priest doesn't really need the championship right now.
No, and I think didn't Finn just get it too?
Yeah, he won it
he's
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he won 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. He's not gonna lose it this quickly. He finally got out of jobber status, and all it took was a turn. Who knew?
Well, Finn didn't turn. Priest did.
So Finn is still good.
Yeah, he'll face him from my see.
Does he still have his jacket?
I think so.
Good. Finn wins.
I think he's still going under his Prince gimmick.
Oh, but he's back to that. Okay, good.
As far as I know.
I always liked Prince Devitt.
Prince Balor.
Mr. Fergal. Prince Balor. Finn Devitt.
Fergal Devitt died in a fucking car accident, leaving the indie scenes.
Oof.
Is his fucking younger brother Finn Balor now?
What a family. they got great genetics.
Yeah. They're
genes.
They're twins.
Mhm. That'd be fun. Anyway, we're both going with Finn.
Yeah.
Get off this topic.
Next.
Yeah, next.
So the KO show with Steve Austin.
Yeah, that
thing that was supposed to be a matchup.
Until somebody decided to be a punk and not want to face Big Bad Kev. So we're just going to do it this way now. So the way that I see it going down is the way that most Stone Cold interactions go down. Is there's going to be some...
there's going to be a stunner, then throw me some beer. Yeah.
Well, pretty much, yeah. There's going to be like a lot of good promo work. Kev is going to carry most of it. End up losing it in the end because Stone Cold wins.
LOL.
And then he's going to get... Yeah. Stone Cold wins, lol. And then he's going to get stunned for his trouble. Some non-alcoholic beer will be thrown. And then we will chug it.
Non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah. Some watered-down beverages will be tossed.
Some fucking Steve Weisers.
Yeah, a Steve Weiser. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, we're gonna have that, and then he'll go knee brace limp his way back up the ramp,
and then back to Texas.
Yeah, and then he'll go back to Broken Skull Ranch and do some.
I like how this whole rivalry is it's like the episode of fucking SpongeBob or fucking SpongeBob and Patrick Texas.
Yeah, it's funny that it's a Canadian doing it too. Like if a Canadian was going to go after America for anything, it would probably be Texas. To be fair, it would either be Texas or Florida. And
which
so the fact that
you don't want to diss by Florida. They'll fucking wreck your shit.
They're crazy enough to. But there's always this whole phrase about you don't mess with Texas, and now here he is trying to mess with Texas, and then we just happen to have
you don't want to mess with Florida man either.
I mean, he will literally eat your face. So yes, I would agree with that. Florida. Yeah.
Kevin would die right in the middle of the ring there if it was a Florida man.
I'm sorry, Florida. I actually have a friend in Florida, so I feel bad. I have a community friend who lives in Florida, so I feel a little bit bad. But he'd probably say that they're crazy too.
Ask him how many crazy shit he's seen during his time there.
He works at a grocery store, so probably a lot of it. Like people coming in at all hours of the day, just it's fun. It's a fun time. But yeah, I just unfortunately for Kev, he's gonna have to take the L on this one as far as promos go, and get his quick stunner. Maybe they'll pull another legend in to help it.
Stunner, Steve Weisers, and leave. You know. It's all Steve Austin interaction is nowadays.
I mean, pretty much.
It's all it used to be.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it's ever been. Was he would do like some quick shoots.
Talk shit.
Promo.
He'll
yeah, exactly.
He'll talk shit. And the person that he's talking shit to would end up getting a stunner, and then he would clap those beer cans together, or those watered down beer cans together.
Yeah, the Steve Weisers. I would like them to at least maybe like rehash one of the old ones, like not exactly do the beer truck thing like they did before, but something similar would be kind of cool. Or at least have Kev like completely oversell like The Rock did and like Shawn Michaels did with Hogan, and just oversell the move just to prove how absolutely stupid and weak this whole thing is.
I mean, I wanted this to be a matchup. I love that idea, but now since Austin was like, nah.
My problem with that is if it was an actual matchup, I would have to go with Austin, but I'd feel dirty about it.
Why?
Because Kev would destroy him.
Oh, so fucking 50-year-old beach wrestler can't fucking take down Kevin Owens, but fucking a 70-year-old Jerry Lawler can beat Michael Cole?
Have you seen Michael Cole? There's a big time.
Have you seen Jerry Lawler?
Yeah. He could still punch you. He could still knock you out. He kept himself in really good shape. I mean, especially at that time, like pre heart attack. At that time, when he was fighting with Cole and the whole thing that he had with JR, he was still in pretty decent shape.
So if he's so good, how come he lost to Miz that one time?
It's just the Miz, and he's actually a wrestler. Well, sports entertainer, but like he's actually someone who's trained.
Hey, we don't say wrestlers around here. We say sports entertainer. Damn it.
Okay, he's a very athletic entertainer who actually had some strength to him, unlike Michael Cole.
We don't say magic.
And he was supposed to put him over.
We don't say matches either. We say bouts.
See, I don't like that because boxing has bouts, and that's way more legit than this is.
I'm just updating you with the WWE terms of the WWE appropriate terms.
Ridiculous. So.
Title shots are championship opportunities.
Of course they would. But I for this verbal bout, I'm going to give it to Steve Austin over KO, even though no.
All right. So is that gonna be everything? I think that's.
I think so, yeah. Because you did the other one already, the Omos and
Lashley.
Lashley.
Just recaps as we did it on night one as well. I'm going with Theory. I'm going with Theory. You're going Pat Mcafee.
Mcafee, yeah.
Mcafee. Well, see the antivirus software is named Mcafee, so that's kind of where I was getting it from, you know.
I've always said it McAfee. So if I'm wrong, McAfee can correct me. We're both on Twitter.
McAfee, whoever the fuck. You going with him?
Pat the punter. I'm going with Pat the punter.
NFL dude. Big Pat.
Yeah.
Big Pat. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm going Edge. We're both going to Edge.
Yep. Mhm.
I thought since it was TNA, since HSL was in TNA, he was like, oh my god.
No, I'm kind of over that unless your name is Joe or Rude.
Which you both got fucking buried since going to WWE, but.
Or EC3, but yeah, they've also been buried pretty much. So.
Both going Knoxville, both going Knoxville, right?
Yeah, just because I think it's gonna be hilarious. I think there's gonna be a lot of chicanery. And I'm looking forward to seeing the highlights of that.
I'm going Team Bad. You're going with Live for Brutality.
Yeah. Live for Brutality.
Both going for the bros.
Randy wins on WrestleMania. That's what I have to go with.
Both going to Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns wins. LOL.
Unfortunately.
Both go for Cody Rhodes / Shane McMahon. Whoever ends up stepping to the plate.
Yeah. Essentially, we're just both going Rollins loses.
Rollins loses. LOL.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Both going Finn Balor. LOL.
Mhm.
And both going for Steve Austin, doing what Steve Austin does.
Yep.
And both going for almost loses. LOL.
Yeah, because Lashley. Yeah, exactly.
So that's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I enjoyed it. I'm ready for my loss because I went with McAfee, but you know what? It was a risk.
I mean, if you do go with McAfee, we're going to tie.
I mean, true, but that's my thing. Like, well, maybe not, because we also
I really
don't
think they're just gonna win.
I don't either, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in Live for Brutality as well.
And I don't know who's gonna win between the fatal 4-way matchup. It could be Queen Zelina and Carmella for all I know. You know?
It doesn't make any sense if they do.
This is the WWE, Joy. They don't make sense.
I wish they did, at least in some regard. Like, at least make some kind of good business decision that would actually, I don't know, help your brand, like giving Finn the title. That was a good decision. That was a very smart.
Best for business.
Yeah, that was best for business. Give Finn something.
Anything.
Literally anything.
Okay, how about the 24/7 championship?
He would bring some prestige to that stupid title. He would actually help a lot. I don't care what he's doing. Just give him something to do because the man.
Since fucking Dana Brooke has a held hostage now.
The frick? Why?
She hasn't fucking defended that title in like fucking months. I don't think.
Why does she have it?
She pinned Reggie, I think.
Oh, why did Reginald have it?
Cause he's.
I have so many questions.
Why did people like fucking Kyle Busch have the title?
I don't know. You know what they should do is like, I've said this about like Bruno Mars being the permanent halftime show for the Super Bowl. They should just have Ron Killings, our truth. I'm sorry, be the permanent 24/7 champion because at least he made things interesting. Just let him be the permanent holder. Let him just do his silly Jimmy antics or whatever with the title. At least it'd be fun.
Yeah, but then that would be fun, you know. Some of our truth's fucking funny moments for that title comes from him doing his wacky shit, getting the title back.
Yeah, like he can always be the one, like circling it. He can be like a 50-time 24/7 champion at the end of the day. He'll hold it for a bit, lose it to some stupid thing,
like fucking
go get it back.
Like fucking Raven with the hardcore championship.
I miss Raven.
I miss the hardcore championship.
Which, I mean, that's kind of like what the 24/7 title is, just
but
the
better
light PG version. Yeah.
At least that's a good championship.
Yeah. I mean, the design was kind of stupid, but yeah.
Hey, I like that design.
It could have been better. Like, I like the grunge. I appreciate the whole aesthetic, but I don't know.
The whole design was perfect. Like it was a beaten up championship for the hardcore division, you know. Well, the hardcore division.
Yeah, the division, air quotes. But yeah, that pretty much wraps this up, I guess.
Yeah.
I wish they made more sense, but they don't.
Well, we made our quota of having the fucking absurdly long pay-per-view match cards.
We did it again, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because we went off on stuff. But I mean, to be fair, the first one was like 20 minutes, so we were due.
We were due for a long ass one.
Yeah, I mean the first one was 22, so it was weird.
We
can cut some stuff out of
we needed to hit our quota.
Yeah, of at least an hour. But the good news is you guys are getting at least an hour in chunks, not all in one. So yay.
You make it sound like someone's actually gonna watch this whole fucking video.
You don't know that. Yeah, we know that.
I got a pretty good idea.
If anyone is still here, comment something completely random, like pineapples, in the comments below to prove that you were watching.
I bet you obviously know pineapples.
Yeah, probably not. And I can't say it because I'm part of it, but yeah, if you actually managed to watch all the way, kudos to you. You're MVP.
And then I'll
we love pineapples.
I'll personally respond to you.
I'll respond as well if you've made it all this way. You'll get a response from the both of us.
Yeah.
Maybe a follow.
Yeah.
I'm generous with the follows. So
is that what we're going to do today?
Yeah.
You got anything to say?
Yeah, we did a bunch of stuff. Nah, you might actually have to cut some of this stuff out now that I'm thinking about it because we kind of rambled for no reason. But that's
yes,
your vid.
That's our usual thing though. That's our usual podcast type thing.
That's fair. Yeah, we do like a wrestling podcast thingy anyway, so it's fine. But no, I'm good. My links will be down below. I'm doing a lot of like Pokemon stuff, and I'm still trying to finish 2K20 because I'm bad, but I'm working on it.
Hey Joy, 2K20's out.
I know, yeah. I'm not getting it yet though.
But if you do want to watch 2K22, guess who posted it? Monkey Ray.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got some vids on it.
Yeah, one episode. But hey, it's better than nothing, right?
Well, technically two, but one had to be redone. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing stuff.
I'm doing stuff.
I have a person who I'm helping do stuff.
Yeah.
I still need to go promote that thing.
Yeah, her boyfriend, Jonas.
Yeah, the critical cacturn thing. Yeah, he's doing stuff.
He was supposed to do a collab with me, but I'm not going to mention that.
Yeah, I wouldn't harass him. He's having a hard time with things.
I know.
So.
That's why I didn't say anything about it. So it's cool though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
bye.
Yep. Later.